Hello everyone, my name is Sutton the Wolf, and welcome back to Memories Dogma Code 1. I am still sick. I'm doing this like right after the last episode. I've still got this terrible ass cough drop, it's almost gone, but I will persevere. God, my voice sounds even deeper now. God, what the hell? But I am going to make a guess right now and say that the sound of glass shattering is Aoi, and my prediction is that she walked in and saw Sorano. But my second guess would be that that guy, or there's someone at the door, presumably that guy who like freaked out Aoi-san. I hope she doesn't die. That would suck. But we heard the sound of glass shattering. Let's see what it is. It is Aoi. And a soft scream right after. Yep. Called it. It wasn't really that much of a... wasn't really that easy to call. Or, I mean, it wasn't that hard to call. How's she going to react to seeing Sorano? Is she going to be mad at us for hiding this? I have a feeling she is. I turn around and see the door open and Aoi-san standing in the doorway. At her feet are shards of broken glass from the cups she dropped, along with a tray and plastic bottle filled with tea. We were so focused on Naina's story that we weren't paying attention to our surroundings.
Sorano.
Is that Sorano? Aoi-san staring at Sorano, dumbfounded. One-chan. Oh boy. After cleaning up the glass shards, we all moved to the living room. Aoi-san had made lunch for us. There's a whole host of dishes laid out on the table. Salmon noodles with pork and bean sprouts, pumpkin with sesame seeds sprinkled on top, some chopped okra topped with miso sauce, and tofu with tomatoes, cucumbers, and chicken. We all sit silently, admiring the feast before us. Aw, this is a nice picture. You know, I was afraid that she was going to be really mad, but looking back, that doesn't really fit Aoi's character. So I like this. This is one of the things, I've said this before, this game does something really well that a lot of games don't do, like, hardly at all. And that's putting in, like, a lull between the action. Like, obviously this game's story is a lot slower and a lot heavier, so it's, like, inherently necessary, but, like, even more so, I'm just so impressed with how they've paced out this game. It's very slow, but it should be, because of the context of the story. But more than that, I'm impressed by, they have these really high-intensity action scenes, like where things are going down, things are extremely heavy in a, like, either angry or, like, just high-tension moments. And then in between them, they have these long segments of, you know, the term would be filler, but it's not filler in this case, and that's why it's impressive to me, is not only are they having the filler, but the filler doesn't feel like filler. The filler is emotional, like, rest that you need, because you can't go from high-intensity situation to high-intensity situation to, like, this character died, and now you have to make this choice, and now this person's chasing after you. And okay, you rest up for a night, and then that takes like 10 slides, and then you go and you are back at it the next day. Like, with this, it's like, we are having like multiple episodes and like multiple different scenes of the characters taking a step back, informing themselves of things, going over information, trying to figure things out, visiting someone's house that they haven't seen in a while, like enjoying a feast in a van, or a truck rather. And like, now we have this scene where we're just having lunch and admiring the fact that Sorano and Aoi are two sisters that are reunited. Like, I don't want to jump to that conclusion because we don't know how the scene's going to go, but like, that's what it seems like. And so I just have so much admiration for the way that they've done this game and paced it out. It's where we get to have such a broad spectrum of emotions on the table throughout different points of this game, and it's so perfectly timed in my opinion. And it's just really well done. I love it so much. And the art, it's a different art style than I'm used to, but I really, really like it. I think that they've done a good job portraying the characters. Yes, we have that awkward silence that occurs whenever you realize that your dead sister is still dead but sitting in front of you. Aoi-san keeps looking at Sorino, then back to the ground, and then back at Sorino. Sorino's shrine is in this room too. We gave Aoi-san a brief explanation of what happened, but it's probably a lot to take in all at once. Sorino looks like she doesn't know what to say to Aoi-san either. She's just been silently staring at the ground this whole time. Aoi-san peels her eyes away from Sorino and gives us all a troubled smile. Go on, everyone. Eat up. Food is great for cheering you up when you're depressed. Alright then, guess I'll get started. Ah crap, I cut him off. Thank you for the food. Kakadu cheerfully extends his chopsticks towards the noodles while Arena hesitatingly reaches out for the pumpkin. Following suit, I take some okra myself. Looks like there's bonito slices and bits of dried plum mixed in with the okra. I don't really think I'll be able to taste anything even if I eat now, but Aoi-san made it especially for us. I raise my chopsticks to my mouth. It's good. The texture and sourness is just right. Yeah, this is really good. I feel like I finally get to eat an actual meal. Food Yonekura-san made for us yesterday was good too, but this feels like it was made with a lot more effort. Ouch, burning Yonekura-san, jeez. Takadu's right. It's been a long time since I've had such an elaborate meal. It's delicious, Aoi-san. Yeah, thanks. Aoi-san replies absent-mindedly. She slowly puts down her chopsticks and extends her right hand towards Sorino. It's probably an unconscious action on Aoi's part. Sorino smiles sadly and shakes her head. Just like me, Aoi-san can't touch Sorino. Sorry, Oni-chan. Feels like you've come back to me, Sorino. I wish you really had. God, that's gotta be so rough. Like, these are the concepts that this game makes me think about that I never had to think about before. Like, this is an example of it, I mean. Like, the concept of having someone close to you die and then being able to see them again and talk to them again, but they're not back. Like, you're speaking to a hologram or like a collection of memories or like whatever it is that they would classify Sorino as. Oh good, my cough drop's finally gone. God damn, it was terrible. But like, it's such a heavy feeling that I can imagine. Like, you want to just like jump out and embrace them and like scream, "You're back!" and like be ecstatic, but you can't because you know that it's not really them. It's just a collection of their memories that is talking to you. And that's just such, I can only imagine how terrible that must feel. It's one of those experiences where you like, after it happens, you don't regret it and you know that it was good for you, but like, it just, God, that's gotta burn inside. Like that, I want to say, it's one of those things where I want to say I don't want to ever have to experience that, but if someone in my life were to pass away and this were to happen, like, I don't know if I can honestly say that I wouldn't want to be able to talk to their memories. Like, you know, that's just, man, that's heavy. I wanted to meet you again too, Necha. I didn't even time to say goodbye. Yeah. Oh man. I decided to ask Aoi-san. Aoi-san, you didn't go to the Connect Center? It's embarrassing to say this in front of Sorino herself, but, well, I knew that if I didn't go before her memories got digitomed, I'd never be able to see her again. But even then, I couldn't bring myself to go. That's pretty similar to Hideki. Ah, crap, I cut her off again. Just like me. Aoi-san was wrestling with the same feelings. She knew she had to go soon, but she still couldn't bring herself to. Every time she tried, it felt like a vice was gripping her heart. I'm a failure of an older sister. But now I was able to meet you. Kind of a shock seeing you like this, but I'm glad I got to see you again. The look Aoi-san gives Sutton is bittersweet. Yeah. There's something I wanted to tell you, Oni-chan. Thank you for raising me all this time. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the feels. Sutton. Even after Mom and Dad died, I was happy living with you, Oni-chan. It was thanks to you that we were never poor, too. Oh god, is Aoi gonna start crying? Oh man. Oh, touchy-feely. You even paid for my college. I'm really thankful for that. Damn, Aoi paid for her college? What kind of job does this woman have? Like, holy shit. Wow, they got a really nice house, too. Like, wow. Impressive, girl. Making a life for yourself. Damn, you go. Like, God, this scene is really, like, hitting my feels, man. Thank you so much, Oni-chan. You don't have to thank me for anything. I was saved by you too, Sutton. It's because you were there that I could keep going. Sorry. I'm gonna go wash the dishes really quick. Aoi-san suddenly stands up and heads towards the kitchen. She puts her hands into the sink and looks down. I hope she doesn't, like, do something rash out of depression. I don't think she will. Excuse me. I just hope she doesn't. You think I... oh god. Do you think I said too much? Not at all. But... I'll go help. Oh, please don't do something. Don't do something. Aoi, please. I give Sutton a look, telling her it'll be alright, and go stand next to Aoi-san. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know why I have such a bad feeling about this. Aoi-san. I'll help clean up. Okay. Thanks. Oh god, I have such a terrible feeling in my gut right now. I don't know why. Sniffling, Aoi-san starts washing the pots and strainer with a sponge. Could you wipe the dishes dry? Sure. Aoi-san silently washes the dishes for a while. I concentrate on drying the dishes she hands me. After a while, Aoi-san finally opens her mouth. Alright, even I hate a cliffhanger like this, but we're gonna see what she says next time, guys. I have a really bad feeling about this. Prediction, I think Aoi is gonna ask, like, why didn't you tell me? Or something like that. Just, like, really calmly. Like, I don't think she's gonna be really mad. Like, she might flare up for, like, a couple seconds, but, like, I think she's gonna get upset for a tiny bit, and then she's just gonna be really sad. God, that's, man. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. I will always read them, I'll always take into account. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another episode of Memories Dogma Code 1.